The Akita's powerful jaws were once essential for hunting large game. Today, that instinct manifests as a strong chewing tendency. This behavior is a natural and fundamental part of the Akita's identity, rooted deep within its history as a formidable hunter in the mountains of Japan. For the modern Akita, chewing is not just a pastime, it is a physical and psychological need. It serves multiple purposes, from maintaining dental health by cleaning teeth and massaging gums, to alleviating the discomfort of teething in puppies. For adult dogs, it becomes a crucial outlet for mental stimulation and stress relief. An Akita, without a proper channel for this drive, may redirect its energy toward household items, leading to destructive behavior. Understanding the why behind the chew is the first step for any owner. This isn't a bad habit to be eliminated, but an innate behavior that must be managed with knowledge and care. The strength of an Akita's bite is significant, a direct inheritance from their ancestors who were tasked with holding prey. This means that not just any chew toy will suffice. Providing appropriate and durable items is non-negotiable for their safety and the preservation of your home. When an Akita puppy enters a new home, its world is explored primarily through its mouth. This oral fixation is a normal developmental stage, intensified during the teething process, which typically occurs between 3 and 7 months of age. As their adult teeth emerge, the pressure and discomfort in their gums drive them to chew on virtually anything that offers relief. During this critical period, owners might find their furniture, shoes, and woodwork bearing the marks of this relentless need. It is essential to recognize this as a physiological process, not an act of defiance. The puppy is simply seeking comfort. Effective management involves providing a constant supply of safe, puppy-specific chew toys that can be chilled to help soothe inflamed gums. By consistently redirecting the puppy from inappropriate items to its designated toys, owners teach valuable boundaries. This early guidance lays the foundation for acceptable chewing habits that will carry through into adulthood. Ignoring or punishing this behavior is counterproductive and can lead to anxiety, which may only worsen the chewing. Instead, positive reinforcement and proactive redirection are the most effective tools in an owner's arsenal. During this challenging but temporary phase, as Akitas transition from puppyhood into adolescence and adulthood, the reasons for chewing evolve. While the teething impulse subsides, the behavior often persists as a powerful tool for self-soothing and mental occupation. Akitas are highly intelligent and independent dogs. And when left understimulated, they can experience boredom and anxiety. Chewing provides a constructive way to channel this mental energy. The repetitive motion of gnawing can have a calming effect, helping the dog to settle and relax, particularly when left alone. For a breed that forms such a strong, protective bond with its family, separation can be a significant source of stress. In these moments, a durable chew toy can become a comforting object, a familiar and acceptable focus for their attention that mitigates the anxiety of being alone. Therefore, chewing in adult Akitas is often a sign of a well-adjusted dog that has learned to manage its own emotional state. It only becomes problematic when the dog lacks appropriate outlets and turns its powerful jaws towards destructive ends. The key is to ensure the environment is rich with acceptable chewing opportunities, turning a potentially destructive instinct into a healthy, self-regulating habit. The consequences of unmanaged chewing in an Akita can be severe, impacting the dog's health, the owner's home, and the bond between them. An Akita's bite force can easily destroy common household objects, and swallowing fragments of plastic, wood, or fabric can lead to serious medical emergencies. Intestinal blockages or internal injuries from sharp-edged materials require immediate veterinary intervention and can be life-threatening. Beyond the physical risks to the dog, destructive chewing can cause significant financial and emotional strain on the owner. Replacing damaged furniture, repairing walls, and the constant worry create a stressful living environment. This can unfortunately erode the human-animal bond, leading to frustration and resentment. The dog, sensing the owner's distress, may experience increased anxiety, which can in turn fuel more destructive behavior, creating a difficult cycle to break. It is crucial to view destructive chewing not as a sign of a bad dog, but as a signal of unmet needs. Addressing the root cause, whether it's boredom, anxiety, lack of exercise, or a simple absence of appropriate chew toys, the only way to resolve the issue effectively and restore harmony to the home. Selecting the right chew toys for an Akita is a matter of safety and satisfaction. Given their powerful jaws, durability is the primary concern. Toys made from soft plastics, thin rubber, or plush materials are often destroyed within minutes, posing a significant choking and ingestion hazard. Instead, owners should seek out items specifically engineered for aggressive chewers. Dense, solid rubber toys from reputable brands are an excellent choice, as they offer resistance and longevity without splintering. Nylon-based chew bones are also popular, designed to be safely gnawed down over time into small, rice-sized pieces that can be passed harmlessly. However, it's vital to monitor these toys for wear and discard them once they become small enough to be swallowed whole. Natural options can also be suitable, but require careful selection. Antlers and dense marrow bones can be appropriate for some Akitas, but they carry a risk of tooth fracture if the dog is an exceptionally powerful chewer. Always supervise the dog with a new type of bone or natural chew to assess their chewing style. Variety is also important. Rotating different types of safe toys keeps the Akita engaged and prevents boredom with a single object. Beyond providing the right toys, proactive training and management are essential to guiding an Akita's chewing instinct. The core principle is redirection. Whenever you catch your Akita chewing on an inappropriate object, calmly interrupt the behavior with a firm but fair no, and immediately offer a high-value, acceptable chew toy. When they take the toy, praise them enthusiastically. This process teaches the dog a simple rule. Chewing this is not allowed, but chewing this is celebrated. Consistency is key. Every member of the household must enforce this rule to avoid confusing the dog. Management of the environment, often called dog-proofing, is equally critical, especially with puppies and newly adopted Akitas. This involves removing temptation. Keep shoes in closets, put remote controls out of reach, and use cord protectors for electrical wires. Using crates or confining the dog to a dog-proofed room when unsupervised prevents destructive chewing from becoming a self-rewarding habit. A crate, when introduced positively, can serve as a safe den and a valuable management tool, ensuring the dog's safety and the home's integrity when you cannot be there to supervise. Physical exercise and mental enrichment are foundational to preventing a wide range of behavioral issues in Akitas, including destructive chewing. A tired dog is a content dog. Akitas were bred for endurance and require regular, vigorous exercise to expend their physical energy. Long walks, hikes, or safe opportunities to run in a securely fenced area can make a significant difference. A dog that has had its physical needs met is far less likely to have excess energy to burn through destructive chewing. However, physical exercise is only half of the equation. As highly intelligent dogs, Akitas also need their minds to be challenged. Mental fatigue can be just as effective as physical fatigue in promoting calm behavior. Interactive puzzle toys, where the dog has to work to get a treat, are a fantastic way to engage their problem-solving skills. The act of manipulating the toy to release food also provides a positive oral fixation outlet. Regular training sessions, teaching new commands, or practicing old ones also provide crucial mental stimulation. A well-rounded routine that includes both physical activity and mental work is the most holistic and effective strategy for ensuring an Akita's chewing habits remain constructive rather than destructive. It is important for owners to differentiate between normal chewing behavior and chewing that may indicate a more serious underlying issue. While most chewing is developmental or related to boredom, a sudden increase or frantic chewing can sometimes be a symptom of a health problem. Dental pain from a cracked tooth, gum disease, or other oral issues can cause a dog to chew excessively in an attempt to alleviate discomfort. If your Akita suddenly becomes a destructive chewer after a period of good behavior, a veterinary checkup is a wise first step to rule out any medical causes. Behavioral issues like separation anxiety can also manifest as extreme destructive chewing, often focused on exit points like doors and windows. This type of chewing is typically accompanied by other signs of distress, such as vocalization, pacing, or house soiling when left alone. This is not simple boredom. It is a panic response. If you suspect your Akita is suffering from separation, anxiety, or another significant behavioral disorder, consulting with a professional is crucial. A certified veterinary behaviorist or a qualified professional dog trainer can help diagnose the problem and develop a comprehensive behavior modification plan to address the root cause of the anxiety. Ignoring these signs can cause the behavior to become more ingrained and difficult to resolve.